What if the biggest names in Hollywood are hiding secrets that could shake the industry to its core? Right now, Sean Diddy Combs is standing trial, facing charges that have everyone talking, racketeering, and a string of allegations that sound like they're ripped from a movie script. But what's got the internet buzzing even louder? The fact that Madonna and Leonardo DiCaprio's names came up in court. Yeah, you heard that right. Two of the biggest stars on the planet mentioned in a trial that's exposing some dark corners of fame. So, what's really going on here? Let's dive into the chaos and unpack what's been revealed so far. The trial kicked off with a bang, and it's not hard to see why. Diddy, one of the most powerful names in music, is facing accusations that could change how we see him forever. Federal charges claim he ran a criminal enterprise, using his empire to control and exploit people around him. But the real shock came when a former nanny, known only as Jane Roe, took the stand. She didn't hold back, painting a picture of a world where power, fear, and secrets ruled. Her testimony wasn't just about Diddy. It hinted at a network of influence that reached some of Hollywood's brightest stars. And that's when things got really wild. You're probably wondering, how do Madonna and Leonardo DiCaprio fit into this? During Jane Roe's testimony, she dropped their names while describing the lavish exclusive parties Diddy threw. These weren't your average Hollywood bashes. According to court documents, these events, dubbed freak-offs, were invitanly and allegedly fueled by excess. Think wild nights and big names. Madonna and DiCaprio were mentioned as attendees, though. Let's be clear, no one's saying they did anything wrong. Their names coming up, though. Who else was in those rooms? And what really went down? The internet's already lighting up with theories. Now, let's talk about those freak-off parties, because they're at the heart of this storm. Witnesses claim these events were more than just glitzy gatherings. Allegations point to heavy drug use, coercion, and a vibe that left some people feeling trapped. Jane Roe described an atmosphere where saying no wasn't always an option. She says she saw things that made her uneasy, things that made her question the world she'd stepped into. The court heard about late-night demands, secret meetings, and a culture of silence. But that wasn't the whole story. What Jane revealed next took things to a whole new level. Jane Roe's testimony is where things get good. She claims she was just a nanny. She was pulled into Diddy's world in ways she never expected. According to her, she was pressured into sexual acts, told it was part of the job. She talked about signing NDAs, agreements that kept her quiet for years. Her voice broke as she described the fear of speaking out, knowing the power Diddy held. She wasn't just talking about herself either. Jane hinted there were others, people who saw and experienced things they couldn't share. And what happened next would shock everyone. She started naming names. Diddy's past has always had its share of shadows, and this trial's bringing them into the light. Take his relationship with Cassie Ventura. Back in 2016, hotel footage allegedly showed Diddy in a violent incident with her, sparking years of speculation about abuse. Cassie's since come forward with claims of control and mistreatment, and she's not alone. Another accuser, Gina Hain, has filed lawsuits pointing to similar patterns. These stories aren't new, but they're gaining traction now, painting a picture of a man who allegedly used his influence to silence those around him. But there's more to this than just one man's actions. Online, the rumor mill's working overtime. Fans and insiders are speculating about who else might be tied to Diddy's world. Names like Jay-Z and Beyoncé have popped up on X, with posts claiming they attended the same parties or knew about Diddy's behavior. Now, let's be clear, none of this is confirmed. It's just chatter, the kind of buzz that spreads like wildfire. Some say this trial could pull back the curtain on Hollywood's elite, exposing a network of secrets no one saw coming. Others think it's all exaggerated, a story blown out of proportion. What's the truth? That's what everyone's trying to figure out. This trial isn't just about Diddy, it's about power, fame, and what happens when no one's watching. The entertainment industry's always had its whispers, but Jane Roe's testimony, the celebrity name drops, and the allegations of coercion are turning those whispers into a roar. People are asking, how deep does this go? Is Diddy's case the tip of the iceberg, or is it a one-off? The fact that we were even talking about Madonna and Leonardo DiCaprio in this context shows how wild this story has become. And there's still more to come: witnesses, evidence, and maybe even bigger surprises. So, where does this leave us? Diddy's trial is shaking up everything we thought we knew about Hollywood's inner circle. From Jane Roe's emotional testimony to the mention of A-list stars, every day in court feels like a new bombshell. But the biggest question remains, what else is out there? Are we about to see more names, more stories, more secrets spill out? One thing's for sure, this isn't over. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think's coming next? And stick around, because this story's only getting bigger.